All right guys, today we're going to be talking about maintaining our mount, maintaining control of our opponent once we achieve the mount position, all right? I know that my opponent wants to do two things when I mount him. He either wants to buck and roll me, or he's going to try to shrimp underneath me. So right, I'm anticipating that he's going to try to shrimp first. All right, so the reason why I know he's going to try to shrimp is because normally he'll wedge his arm in between my legs. I'm trying to keep my knees in nice and tight, but he's found a way to get his arm in there, and he's placing his hand on my hips. This is a cue that the shrimp is about to happen. So I want to get really good at timing this, right? So whenever this happens, my hands are going to go to the mat above his head, so they're making my hips a lot lighter so that I can move them, right? So as he goes to shrimp, I need to slide my knee up behind his head, so every time he moves, I slide my knee up. All right, so I can make a drill out of this with my partner and continue to do it to try to get the timing of it down, right? As he moves, I'm making my hips light so that I can move with him and slide up my knee behind him. This is the position that I want to finish in. Okay, so what we want to do when we achieve that position is one of two things, all right? The first I want to do is I want to keep him from getting to his back, okay? The second thing I'm going to do is try to choke him and finish him from there, all right? So my partner's wedged his elbow in there, I put my hand to the back, I transition up to the mount, right? So I don't want him getting his back to the ground, so my foot comes in here tight, I'm going to put my hand behind his head, I'm going to feed his collar here, right? This hand's gonna come up, I'm gonna punch it underneath his armpit, and I'm gonna punch it in behind his head, and I'm gonna straighten out both my arms to finish that loop choke right there, right? So that's one way you can finish him. From here, we also have the arm bar take that we can take with the Kimura lock, or we also can go into the gift wrap and start taking the back from there. Those are just two options, but my favorite option is always to try to finish this choke right here, not let him get anything else, and just go ahead and get my tap, all right? So that's how you can maintain the mount when your opponent is trying to shrimp underneath you and get yourself a loop choke finish. You guys give that a try, let us know what you think.